take on Gabon in the semi-finals of the African section of the 2026 FIFA World Cup playoff. And for Manchester United, Michael and Scholes question Manchester United in their transfer decision. And also for FIFA Under-20 final, Argentina will face Morocco in the final. And also for the Golden Boy list, Liverpool's Giovanni Leone has been shortlisted as part of the Young Players Golden Boy Award nomination. Welcome to Sports Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. My name is Dari Johnson. Nigeria will take on Gabon in the semi-final of the African section of the 2026 FIFA World Cup playoffs following the conclusion of the qualifying group matches on Tuesday. The Super Eagles broke their place after a 4-0 victory over Benin Republic earlier in the day, while Gabon had confirmed second place in Group F with a 2-0 win against Burundi and Ivory Coast stamping of Kenya to win the group. The Congo also sought their qualification with a narrow 1-0 win over Sudan to finish runners-up in Group B behind Senegal, with Cameroon joining them after placing second in Group D behind Cape Verde. The playoffs will feature the 4 best runners-up from the 9 African qualifying groups and are scheduled to take place in Morocco from November 13 to 16. Nigeria expected to remain the highest ranked African side among the 4 when FIFA releases its updated rankings on the 23rd of October. Will face the lowest ranked team among the 4, and of course is Gabon. Cameroon and DR Congo will contest the other semi-finals. Both semi-finals will be played on November 13, with the winners meeting 3 days later in a single-leg final. And the overall winner will advance to the Inter-Confederation playoffs in March 2026 for a chance to qualify for the World Cup finals in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. The matches will be played as single-leg knockouts in a venue to be determined by CAF later. If tied after 90 minutes, 30 minutes of extra time will follow, and if the scores remain level, a penalty shootout will decide the winner. Manchester United legends Peter Schmeichel and Paul Scholes have questioned the club's weird decision to replace Rasmus Højlund with Benjamin Sesko in the summer. Manchester United signing Matheus Cunha for £62.5 million from Wolves, brought in Bryan Mbeumo from Brentford for £71 million, and RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko as it strengthens Ruben Amorim squad. They replace Andre Onana with £18.1 million rated Royal Antwerp St. Lamis, sending the Cameroonian on loan to Trabzonspor. Højlund was also sent on loan to Napoli following the arrival of Sesko, and he has already netted 4 times in 6 games for the Italian side. Now, Schmeichel, the legendary goalkeeper, echoed that what Scholes had said before, saying that the signing of Sesko was a bit weird to him. So they had Højlund starved of service for 2 years. You only need to see what he is doing now at Napoli with Kevin De Bruyne and Scott McTominay to play with. Moving on from Ghana to the FIFA Under-20 World Cup final, Argentina will face Morocco in the FIFA Under-20 World Cup final in Chile. This comes after their 1-0 victory against Colombia in the semi-final encounter played in the early hours of last Thursday. Early hours of today. Recalled that a second half goal from Matteo Silvetti ensured Argentina defeated Colombia to advance to the Under-20 World Cup final. The South Americans will face Morocco, who defeated France via penalty shootout in this other semi-final fixture played on Wednesday. recalling that Morocco defeated France 5-4 on penalties after the match ended in a 1-1 draw. The Under-20 World Cup final between Morocco and Argentina will take place next Monday. Meanwhile, France and Colombia will clash in the third place final on Saturday. The organizers of the Golden Boy Award have unveiled a list of 25 nominees for the 2025 edition. The award recognizes the best under-21 player in Europe's top leagues. The previous winners include Lionel Messi, Erling Haaland, and most recently Barcelona's Lamine Yamal. Yamal claimed the 2024 edition, but is ineligible this time around as players can only win the trophy once. And the shortlist has been compiled through votes from 50 journalists across Europe, and Total Sports then added 5 additional wildcards of its own choosing. The 25 finalists of the 2025 Golden Boy Award are Paul Kubasi of Barcelona, Desiree Doué of PSG, Dean Hudson of Real Madrid, Kenan Yildiz of Juventus, Miles Lewis Kelly of Arsenal, Warren Zaire-Emery of PSG, Arda Güler of Real Madrid, Franco Mastratuano of Real Madrid, Ethan Nwaneri of Arsenal, Jordan Hartle of Chelsea, Giovanni Quenda of Sporting Lisbon, Esteva of Chelsea, Lenny Yoro of Manchester United, Seni Mayulu of PSG, Nico O'Reilly of Manchester City, and Liz Ben Seger of Bayer Leverkusen, Victor Ford of Porto, Lucas Bergvall of Tottenham Hotspur, Archie Gray of Tottenham Hotspur, Mamadou Sarr of Strasbourg, and the wild cards are Jobe Bellingham of Borussia Dortmund, Francesco Di Pio Esposito of Inter Milan, Rodrigo Mora of Porto, Giovanni Leoni of Liverpool, and Alexander Stankovic of Club Brugge. Alright, in tennis world number 1, Carlos Alcaraz says players are misunderstood when they want to play in the exhibition tournaments alongside the demanding tennis calendar. Alcaraz, 22 years old, was amongst those critical of the workload in Asia, where some players struggled physically, with the Spaniard saying he would consider skipping mandatory events to prioritize his health. He is top seed at this week's lucrative Six Kings Slam in Saudi Arabia, a 6-man tournament from 15 to 18 October that also includes Yannick Sinner, Novak Djokovic, Alexander Zverev, Taylor Fritz, and Stefano Tsitsipas. Then there is a reported $4.5 million in prize money on offer at the exhibition, with some players also likely to have been paid 7 figures sum to appear. Reports say the winner could take home up to $6 million, that's £4.5 million. But Alcaraz feels that shorter format events such as Six Kings Slam are less grueling than tour competitions and therefore make fewer demands on the players. This is as much as I can take on the show Sports Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 this wonderful Thursday morning. My name is Dare Johnson. Good morning and God bless.